is Jason Champagne. I'm chef owner of Native Chef LLC. Welcome to my kitchen. Today is a Indigenous Chef Series video through Southern Plains Tribal Health Board. First, I want to thank them for bringing me in to present. Today we're going to be using one of my favorite traditional foods to use, and that's bison. Today we're going to be doing a Spring Bison 3-bean chili with pumpkin puree in it. Really delicious, really easy to make. And we're also going to be doing a Sage Cornbread. So got a lot to do, got everything in front of me, everything's ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. I sure hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do here is we're going to get our Sage Cornbread muffin batter done. And we'll get those in the oven. And what's nice about that is they'll be waiting on us. So while we work on our chili and get that started, that'll be out of the way. So all I'm doing is I'm just chopping up some fresh sage. Finely chop it up. Okay, our cornbreads, we're going to add our flour here, and then we're going to add some cornmeal, some sugar, some baking powder, a little bit of baking soda, and salt. We're going to mix this really well. And then I'll try my best to make a hole here in the middle, and then we're going to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. So we're going to add butter, milk, and a couple eggs, and again we'll whisk this together really well. And then I preheated my oven to about 425, so I have this little bitty scoop. It's about a 1-ounce scoop that helps me get these in these pans. If you don't have this scoop, just use a small spoon, and we'll just put our batter in these little muffin pans. And these should take about 20 to 25 minutes depending on your oven. Everyone's oven is different. The best way to test them is to stick a toothpick in them when they're done, and if the toothpick comes out clear, then they're done. Next up, we'll get our stuff ready for our chili, and we're going to cut up some fresh garlic. And then we'll finally mince some yellow onion. And then we'll cut up a few scallions, and this will be used for our garnish, and then we can start our bison chili. So I preheated my pan here to about medium heat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the garlic and our onion, and we just want to cook this until the onion becomes nice golden color, about 3 minutes or so. And then once our onion and garlic the onion's nice dark color, we're going to add our bison. We're going to break this up really well. The best time to do that is right now, when it's raw. And then once we have our bison really browned well, we're going to add our seasoning. So we're going to add some chili powder, cumin, paprika, black pepper, and dried oregano. Really mix this into the meat really well. Now we're going to add all of our beans. We're going to add black beans, kidney beans, Great Northern, our tomato sauce, and our diced tomatoes with the sauce, with the juice in it. Stir. And we're going to add a little bit of chili sauce here. And we're going to add some water. And now what we want to do is bring this to a boil. And then once we have it at a full boil here, we just want to turn the heat down, and we want to simmer this uncovered for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then the corn muffins are done here. They stick a toothpick in, and then they come out clean. So these will be waiting on us. And then once our chili is done simmering, this is when we want to add our pumpkin puree. And what this is going to do is not only add a nice flavorful vegetable, but it's going to add as a thickener. And so we want to add this now and then stir it in really well. And then once the pumpkin's stirred in really well, this is when you want to add salt. Add salt literally 5 minutes before you're going to serve it. And the reason is because the sodium content will cook away if you add it too early, and then the flavor will be, the sodium content will stay, but the flavor will be gone. So you want that flavor of the sodium to be fresh on the taste buds right before you serve it. And then we'll put a little bit of low fat sour cream right in the middle here. And then we'll garnish with our sliced scallions for a nice presentation. Well, I just can't stress how important it is that our people, our culture, our Native American culture, keep continuing to use traditional foods. And one of the most important to me is using bison. And I try my best to use it. A lot of tribes, they raise their own bison now, so you have better access to it. But you know, I don't know about you guys, but I just feel really, really good about myself every time I use bison in a meal. It helps me connect to my culture and just be that much closer to my ancestors. And today's recipe is a perfect example of using bison in a different, you know, for chili. There's so many ways you can use it, and using those vegetables. We used quite a few beans, you know, one of the three sisters in here, and we also included the pumpkin, two of the three sisters. So that pumpkin's a nice way to add an extra vegetable into the chili, and really no one's going to really know it. There's going to be a little bit of a taste in there, but they're going to be wondering what that is, and it kind of incorporates into the chili nice, where if you didn't know it was in there, you probably wouldn't be able to know that it was in there. So just a nice way, especially if you want more vegetables with your kids, it's a nice way to incorporate that. Using sage, another traditional food, using sage and cornbread is a good idea, and you guys are going to love this recipe. It tastes amazing, and I just had so much fun doing this video. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I sure hope you learned maybe a little bit, or just had a good time watching. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank again the Southern Plains Tribal Health Board for allowing me to present from my home here. And I have a great time doing these videos. So until I see you in the next video, stay safe out there and stay well. Miigwech.